am speaking to a collective who has come a long, long, long way. You've been on a journey, a soul journey, right? To this, like you're in this renewal, purification, like rebirth, glowing energy, okay? This is giving magician, like master manifester. This is giving generational curse breaker. You have walked a long road up until now. Okay. And this is kind of like how people are seeing you. Okay. And it's not to get you down, and it's also not to inflate the ego. It's just to kind of keep in mind, okay, other people's energies aren't always you know, the purest. All right. So like, again, this is a leader, a wise one. Okay. You've healed a lot. You've shedded a lot. You've purged a lot, and you have already been this Phoenix rising. This is a planet conscious, soul-led collective. You are set apart, right? You have a big mission, protected. Teacher was the other thing that was coming through. So you teach others, but you yourself are protected, guided, and looked after. I was hearing that you guys are in balance. You're in like a peace bubble, right? So you're protecting your peace. The other component to this is how people that were once close to you, some might still have some proximity to you, but this collective has put up some serious boundaries. I'm seeing like walls in my mind's eye. So it's kind of like this message is going to be about like, what are some of the thoughts and feelings of these people that are looking in at your current energy, lifestyle, life? Like, how are they feeling? What is going on there? Just so that you can be aware. Some of the words that were coming forward was like disbelief. They're in awe. Like, how could this, like they're surprised, right? It's like they're small-minded, close-minded, and in disbelief, okay? This can be close friends. This can be some family members, parents for some of you, siblings for some of you. I'm hearing like sibling rivalries. This could even be like step siblings, cousins for some of you, aunts. I was getting aunties for some of you. Who else? Friends that you've left behind in the past, but you still notice that they're lurking. Okay, this can even be for someone in here. This could be someone that is still in close proximity, but a lot of you have like cut people off and made boundaries, so keep that in mind. But like, this is condescending type energy, right? Like, oh, I'm so happy for them, and like inside they're in shambles and they're like falling to dust, right? It's like the feeling I wrote down here, your winning makes them feel small. So these people are the ones that love control. Okay, this is a very controlling energy we're talking about. I'm seeing like red flag type of energy, right? Just a lot of anger, resentment towards your progress that you left these people in the past, right? That you went on and really made something of yourself and really know who you are, and you have a vision, a clear vision of where you want your future to be. You might not know every component to what it will look like, but you have an idea of where you want to be. And it's like these people have a superiority complex over you. Like, they looked at you in the past, like the old version of you, as small, as weak, as like they talked down to you. Okay, let's pull some more cards though. Let's pull some cards. How are these people feeling, Spirit? Like, what's the point of knowing how these people feel about you? The point is to really continue to protect yourself, to be careful if you start letting these people back in, right? It's just to be aware that it's like, this is a very soul-led collective. You guys see the best in people, right? So you want to believe, you can see their soul, right? You can see their potential. You can see their highest potential, right? Their highest good. But just keep in mind, just because you can see that in people doesn't mean they can see it in themselves, and doesn't mean that they will act on it. I'm not saying to like lose hope in people, but it's like, just be careful going forward to not let your guard down so much to where you get burned by people like this, right? Oh, and okay, so your self-love is triggering, right? Because they don't love themselves. They're like, how can they love themselves this much, right? It's kind of like, it's like they're jealous of your Yeah, of your self-love. The other words on this card are sacred pleasure, sensuality, but like self-love is what is really standing out here. So you have this beautiful self-love, you know who you are, and you love yourself for it. Okay, you have all of these blessings, so they see you, right? They see that you are looked after, that things just work out. We talked about you being in the magician energy. What is that? That's like a master manifester. So it's like you create things from nothing and have been, and it just works out for you. And people notice that pattern, right? It's like pattern recognition, and they're like, how come they're so looked after? How come they're so blessed? How come, you know? And it's like, well, because you're following your soul's path, right? And it's like when we do that, we are looked after. We don't have to worry about it. It doesn't mean life is perfect. It just means that through the challenges and obstacles, you have hope, faith, and belief. And with that, you know, you just seem to come out on top every time. And it's like, because you're listening, you're guided, and you're doing what you came here to do. And Spirit will always reward you for that, right? People see it. They'll probably won't say it. You got people watching, right? Doesn't mean that they're going to tell you how proud of you they are. So just keep that in mind. Just because they don't say it, okay, they can see it. Yeah, you have all of this inner beauty. Again, the word self-love is on this card. Your transformation is like, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. And what else we got? So you're like seductive. Okay, we have sensuality again. It's like you have this glow about you, and you have this magnetism, okay? Doesn't have to be about looks only. It is your energy, okay? No matter what you look like, it can make you a lot more beautiful when you have this magnetic aura, right? When you've healed, when you've worked on yourself, people become drawn to you, and people see that, and people are a little bit, you know, jelly about it, is what it seems like. But Spirit is telling you, like when you pick up on these things, okay, or maybe you already are, they're like, just because you sense this in people, don't let it hold you back. Just keep going, okay? These people are where they are for a reason. Yeah, boundary setting. See, they're reading what I just said. Keep those boundaries, right? Don't let down your guard. Doesn't mean you have to be a hard ass, right? But it does mean that you need to watch your back, because not everybody has this beautiful, loving heart that you do, and they don't act from unconditional love. They act from ego a lot of times. So just keep that in mind. Again, your manifestations, abundance, things just work out for you, and people notice that, and they get delulu and jelly about it. They do. It's like if they did the same, like follow the blueprint, right? It's like, you can follow my blueprint and you could have the same life, but you're just going to be over there and like hateful, angry, resentful, and like in all of these, you know, low vibrational energies, when they could be taking notes and hitting the pavement like you have. So honestly, again, what did I just say? They're stuck in anger. This is on the bottom of the deck. Anger, resentment, and vengeance. It just, you know, burns them up from the inside that you're doing so well, which is so gross, right? They're where they are for a reason. Yeah, they're in fear, they're in lack, they're in insecurity, right? They can't be happy for you because they can't be happy for themselves. They don't even love themselves, most of them, right? They don't even have that self-love, that belief, that all of that you do. So it's like, that's just kind of where they are. Doesn't mean they'll be there forever, but Spirit's like, be careful, you know? Continue with your compassionate heart, your empathy, right? Let's see, anything else for this collective, Spirit? I'm hearing just keep going. You're doing a great job, okay? And don't let these people get you off track. That is why we're talking about it. It's not to inflate your ego. It's not to, you know, scare you either. It's just like a, hey, reminder, you have this beautiful heart. You want to see the best in everyone, but just be careful. That's the message. I love you. You're doing a great job. If you want to go deeper, if you want to book a private session, check out my link tree. It's in my bio, or send me an email, crystalwolfalchemy@gmail.com. I will never reach out to you first, okay? So keep that in mind. If you need me, you reach out to me. Everything else is a scam. Okay, bye.